Moonlight Marinade by John Stanley.
Drake? Drake!
I'm running the bar.
I know, but I just had a thought.
Which is?
If all the leaves are brown and the sky is grey, why would anyone want to go for a walk?
Oh, some people will find any excuse for close harmony singing. And your second thought is?
How'd you know that wasn't it?
Look, it's simple, Morrison. We have rehearsed this 3 times now. I run the bath, you boil the kettle, and for some inexplicable reason, while these 2 events are occurring, you have a thought. And when I respond to said thought, bizarre and random though it may be, I walk in here and you say...
Drake?
Yes, Morrison?
I did have another thought.
Did you really?
I mentioned the brown leaves, grey sky one.
Yes, you did indeed.
Cool. In that case, these proportions are all completely wrong, because according to this, they're for a £12 side of beef, whereas I think we can both agree that including the water...
Oh, bollocks! Hold that thought.
Holding.
Oh, that was nearly a flood.
I'll tell them all to go home 2 by 2. It'll be fine. But back to this recipe. I mean, on the surface, it's absolutely fine. Nice use of herbage, a little spicy and yet not too hot. Includes lovage, which is weird, but oddly should work with everything else we've got down here. Except, proportionally, I'm going to need at least 10 times what we have to make what you need. And we don't have that much stuff here. We just don't. So either I just skimp and scale down, or go round to the high street and pick up more while that bath of yours goes cold on you.
Well, I'm not running another bath.
I'm not sure the immersion would stand it if you did, to be honest.
And welcome, you, and especially all you at home, to another fantastic... Oh wait, fantastic? What am I like? I sound like my own best critic when that's your job. Anyway, seriously, we all know what we're here for, and for those of you who don't know the idea of the show, sod you. Should have tuned in to the first episode where I explained it. Sadly, due to increasing adverts and decreasing revenue, I'm not allowed to go over them again and again. Still, suffice to say, this is cooking on a whole new level. And you, my loves, and I really do mean that because you know how I love my audience, right? Yeah, whatever. Could have been a bit warmer there, to be frank, but I forgive you. You knew I would. I always do, cheeky lot. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, it's that daily question, which is...
Can you hear me, Drake?
Time to go, Morrison. Time to go lose the pain.
Drake? Drake!
What?
What time is it?
5:30. Why do you ask?
No reason. This bath is nearly ready, though. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Costly sage, rosemary and thyme.
You'd better not be putting fucking time in that, or there'll be hell to pay. And it won't be me coughing up the pennies.
For information only, I was distracting myself, which, given the circumstances, doesn't strike me as such a bad course of action.
Right.
Throughout the years, a little reflective thought manifesting in song has served as comfort. Yes, has served as comfort as the most uncomfortable of times. And for what is going in here, it is exactly by the book. Or by the recipe book, should I say.
Oh, try not to be a wanker. It suits you too well.
Do you think that chap outside makes much money for what he plays?
Who cares?
I care.
You care too much.
For the record, it's not actually possible to care too much. But I mean, he is rather good. And it has to be said, rather attractive.
Ugh.
It seems just a tiny bit sad that he's out there, come rain or shine, playing for no one in particular, and no one in particular notices.
I really don't believe you listen to yourself sometimes, Morrison. He's a busker. He busks. That's what buskers do. The clue, as they say, is in the title. Now, I will grant you, as clarinet players go, he has a certain worth, but as to his personal circumstance, Morrison, at this precise moment in my life, I really couldn't care less. Now, is that water hot?
Hang on. Ow! Oh!
Hot enough, then. Well, we can begin.
But, Drake, you can't... Not yet.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Bollocks, bugger, damn! Oh, arseholes, this is hot!
Hot enough?
Perfect. Thank you.
Drake, you are quite sure about...
This? Oh, my dear Morrison, I have never been more sure of anything in my foolhardy existence of a life. And I'm relying on you to show that same surety. Now, I believe I calculated approximately 3 litres of white wine vinegar?
3 litres. White wine vinegar.
Right. A pound of peppercorns. Whatever the hell that is in metric. Quite frankly, who cares? Now, a litre of extra virgin olive oil. Obviously, any oil will do, but for special occasions, why not push out the boat and treat yourself, huh? Plus, it does wonders for the skin. Did you know, Morrison, that back in the day, the only place you could buy olive oil in this godforsaken country was in a chemist? It was treated like a fucking medicine. Jesus. We're peasants.
Anchovies?
They'd better be dead.
Well, they've been filleted and sealed in a can, so I expect so.
Excellent. And finally, Morrison.
I'm not sure if I can.
Through lack of mobility or cognizance?
It just makes it all seem a bit final.
Well, apparently even he thinks so. Slightly melodramatic, but you have to admire his timing. Somebody probably gave him a donut or something. It's a common occurrence amongst beggars, the homeless, and those of an artistic bent. Or so I've heard. Now, Morrison, what's all this about final? We both know it's final. We've gone over this time and time again, and I'm not talking bloody herbage here. This is the end. And you, my oldest and dearest friend, are standing there with... Oh, I'm sorry. How many litres of passata is that?
12.
No idea what it is in Imperial, but pour it in, pour it in. What time is it?
Just coming up to 20 to 6.
Has that clarinet player gone?
No, he's still there.
Doing what?
Nothing much. Looks a bit chilly, to tell the truth.
What on earth is the point of a man with a clarinet who stops playing?
Ask the man in a bath of industrial marinade.
I have, as you are aware, Morrison, considered the time and manner of a person's death to be a matter concerning themselves, their god, or gods, and nobody else. This belief, for as the years have passed, this is what it has become, has led me from where I was to where I am now. And where I am now is lying in this bath full of marinade, feeling with each passing minute the herbs and spices and oil just gently permeating my skin to the extent that if I close my eyes, I can feel each pore opening up like a snowdrop on a cool, crisp winter's day, hoping for the sun's rays. Of course, the problem arises when one is told that not only is one not a snowdrop, but the sun's rays have a finite duration. Hence me in the bath with this marinade. Ably assisted, I might add, by my dear, dear friend Morrison.
That water must be cooling off by now.
Is that man with the clarinet still outside?
He's sat in the doorway. Looks like it's starting to piss down as well. Poor bugger.
Go and invite him in.
Seriously?
Well, he can sit in the living room by the fire until the rain stops. Call it one last random act of kindness.
You won't do anything even more stupid until I get back?
Oh, Scout's honour.
I'll be 5 minutes. Maybe 4. Just stay there and marinate. Marinate. Whatever the fuck it is you're doing.
And welcome, you, and you. Now, you know the drill. People choose an arm, choose a leg, choose a spare rib, as long as it's not Adam's, otherwise we're all fucked. And let's get this marinade on the road, or in the bath, because to tell the truth, if it was on the road, A, it would be classed as spillage, and I, for one, hate that phrase, and B, it would need a clear up. And quite frankly, who's got the time? I know I haven't. Anyway, enough about all that. We've got our first, and let's face it only, contestant here in a bath of what can best be described as, is it pesto with a tomato twist? He's certainly ripening in there, that's for sure. What's your name, my love?
Drake.
I am so tempted to pull a ducky joke, but I can't. No, seriously, my contract's wafer thin as it is. I can't risk having it fed me in church on Sunday. Anyway, Drake, what are you doing in a bath of marinade, love?
Dying.
Then you go make yourself comfortable, fella. Sorry? Yeah, just not too loud, though. The neighbour's cat has a right nervy streak.
He's in the front room.
I'm dying, not deaf.
What time is it?
Time to die.
Please don't.
Well, it's either my way or their way. And let's face it, old Blue Eyes wins hands down every time.
I love you.
I'm going to sleep now. See you on the other side.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here for pick up in the name of Drake. Says he's already marinated, 'cause if he's not, I can't take him in my truck. Refrigeration unit's fucked, see? And he'll be rotten as eggs by the time we get him to the butcher's.
No, he's marinated. Completely. He's just inside.
Cool, we won't be a second. Love the clarinet, by the way. Used to play some myself back in the day. Only one lung left operational now, so hardly seems worth the effort. Please, lead the way.
And there we have it, folks. He's gone. They're gone. Which means pretty much we're gone. Just for today, but before we go, I'd just like to say a few words. A few words from the heart. My heart. That heart that has beaten inside me and led me to where I am today, led me to you, and led you to me. Now, I'll never know what it's like to take my own life, and Jesus, Holy Ghost, God in there some way, no way I'd ever ask someone to help. But let's not forget, judge not lest ye be judged. And trust me on that one, we're not talking grey wigs at the Old Bailey. Oh no, we're talking big grey beard up there. St. Peter pissed off barring the gates, and the heavenly host having a right laugh as that little warm feeling underneath you turns into Dante's wet dream, and you're left with ever-decreasing circles. Not the sitcom, obviously. The circles of hell and all that. Anyhow, enough of all that. Thank you for watching. As usual, all the recipes are available on our website, www.moonlightmarinade.co.uk, and all our beautiful incidental music is available to stream now. Drake's Final Death theme has just received its 1 millionth stream, which I think we can all agree is pretty incredible.
Honey, I'm home. Drake?
Hey, beautiful. It's time to go.
This was an Evcol Entertainment Clockwork Digital Studios original production, a part of the On Another Wavelength audio anthology series, featuring the voice talents of Will Harrison-Wallace, Mitch Howell, and Chris Machari, written by John Stanley, directed and produced by Simon James Collier, series created and co-produced by Adam Dechanel. Soundscape design by Charlie Braham.